Hi everyone, let's learn something new together. So before I tell you about the topic, so shall we guess the topic that we are going to learn? Okay, so can you see the picture and the questions, right? So let's read the questions together. What can you see in the picture? So what can you see? Let's have a look and let's check it out. So we can see flowers, oh my God, flowers, and grass, and more flowers, and little bird, and water park. Okay. Oh my God, this is the messy screen. I must clear it all. Okay, so I just want to ask you, what can you mostly see in the picture? So for me, the answer is the plants. Okay, so now can you guess what are we going to teach now? Yes, we are going to learn about plants and their parts. Okay, so good job. Let's see. Dun, dun. Now we are going to learn about So here, before we learn something new about this, let's find out first. Let's think about these two questions first. So the first one, you can see two questions, right? The first one, what is the first one? Let's read together and let's think about the answers together. So the first one, what are the different parts of a plant? What are the different parts of the plant? So let's think. I will give you 5 seconds to think. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What are the different parts of the plant? For me, I have answers, but I won't tell you. By the way, think about by yourself, okay? So, and then second question, how do the different parts work together to keep the plant alive? How do the different parts work together to keep the plant alive? So for me, I'm thinking like that. They are just like us, right? Just like human body. So we cannot, how can I say, we in our body to our different parts of our body work together to keep us alive too. So just like us on the plant also, they are different parts work together to keep the plant alive. But how? Okay, so please think about the answer and try to say something about the answer. So for me, I won't tell you any answers of that. So after that, let's find out, okay? Let's find out the answer first. Oh, so this picture is very beautiful. We can see many mountains and plants and red leaves. Oh, okay, so let's move to another side. Oh, so you are going to see different pictures. So here, a spout, a little plant, a small plant, and what is this? Leaves, plant again. Wow, beautiful yellow flowers. Do you know their names? I have no idea for that, but I'm sure that they are beautiful. And okay, leaves again. Oh, oranges, yummy. Fruits. Okay, so can you guess what are the different parts of the plant? I think I know it now because we can see them in the picture, right? Okay, so let's find it out. Oh, I think the bee is going to ask you something. So let's have a look. Oh, what are the different parts of a plant? Let's see. Oh, what can you see? In the picture, what can you see? Can you tell me what can you see? I can see a human and a plant, and they are divided by a line. Okay, so let's talk about this picture first. Plants are very similar to human. Okay, Okay, plants are very similar to human, just like human have different body parts, you know, right? Head and this is hand, and after that body, and after that legs, and some other body parts, right? So just like human have different body parts in doing different things. For example, eyes can see, hands can carry and touch something, and brain can think, nose can breathe and sense something, right? So like humans, they have different body parts in doing different things, and similarly, plants have different parts too, and for different functions. Plants have different parts for different functions. So we can see here leaves, and this one, what do we call? I have no idea. So let's go and find out later. Okay, and then this part, oh, they have different parts for different functions. So let's find out what are they. Okay, we are seeing a plant again. So in this photo, we can see different parts of a plant very clearly, right? Okay, so let's see what are the different parts of a plant. So one, leaves. Leaves. Leaves, leaves. So can you find where are the leaves? Maybe there. We already know that, right? So there. Okay, so how about second one? Let's find out. Oh, stem. I think they call stem right there. Okay, stem. So and then another one is roots. Oh, yes, I'm sure they are roots. So we can see the most common basic part of a plant. Okay, so for this part, we can see all plants have in common. Okay, all plants have in common. So for example, leaves, we can see in most of the plants, most of the plants we can see the leaves and stem and root. Okay, so where are they? Let's find out where are they. Oh, stem is over there. Oh, this is because stem. Oh, I got it. The next one. Oh, yeah, our guess is correct, right? So these are the leaves and roots. Okay, so this is roots. These are the roots. So now we know that, right? So what are the different parts of a plant? So let's repeat one more time together. Number one, leaves. Number two, stem. And number three, roots. Okay, you got it. So there are three basic different parts of a plant. They are leaves, stem, and root. Leaf, stem, and root. Leaf, stem, and root. Okay. Do you know the parts of plant? Parts of plant, parts of plant. I know that, but parts of plant, leaves and stems and roots. Yeah, I can make it well. Okay, so what are different parts of a plant? What are different parts of a plant? So now you know that, right? So let's say it together. The first one is leaves, and second one is stem, and then the last one is root. Okay, so let's sing along together. Do you remember what I have sang just before the slide? Do you know the parts of plant, parts of plant, parts of plant? Do you know the parts of plant? Leaves and stem and roots, leaves and stem and roots. Okay, so they are the different parts of the plant. Okay, so let's find out. Okay, that B is literally interesting in something else, right? So look at, he is even wearing the glasses to make it more clear. Okay, let's find out what is he trying to look at it. Okay, the first one. Oh, let's read together. Plants, like other living things, are system. They are system. System. Do you know what are system? So for example, I will just try to show you an example. So we do have my teacher. So I am also a living thing, right? I am a system. Yes, of course. For example, I have how can I say? When I eat something that goes through our mouth and our teeth cleaning the food, and then they transfer the food into the larynx, and after that into our stomach, into our tummy, and it's come out from okay, from the lower part of our body. It's called Wicker system. They work each specific functions and later and some but after some time they produce something. This is we call a system. So plants like other living things, they have system too. Okay, so now we know about the system, right? Okay, so let's move to another sentence. The different parts of the plant work together to help it grow. So to grow bigger and bigger, right? To grow. So the different parts of the plant work together. Yeah, they have to work together, right? For example, if we take the leaves from the plant and then can it work along for the leaf work along? I don't think so. For example, so the plants like other living things, right? Just like human. So if I cut off my hand and I put in the other way, in the other place, like in my bedroom, hey, my hand, please go and take my things. So can it carry my things to me? No, right? They are apart from my body, so they can't do their function properly. So just like us, the different parts of the plant must work together to help it grow. If not, so if I cut off, for example, if I cut off my hand, so it cannot grow from it cannot grow a new thing from our hand and it cannot grow wood. So maybe I have some depression for my hand or something like that. So it can't help it grow well, right? So here also, the different parts of the plant work together to help it grow well. So let's see another sentence. A plant is made out of parts. Yes, we have already known about that, right? So what are they? Leaves and stems and roots. Do you know the parts of plant? Parts of plant. Parts of plant. Do you know the parts of plant? Leaves and stems and roots. Okay, so here are leaves and stem and roots. So we got it. Okay, that's very easy. So next one. Every plant will have a function. Okay, function. Let me think about it. Every plant has a function. So do you know the meaning of function? So let me get that. So for example, our eye be eyes. So what is the function of our eyes? Right? To see. To see. To see. So let me repeat that. Every plant part has a function. So just like us, our eyes got their own function. So its function is to see. Our, for example, our hand, the function of our hand is to carry or to touch or to sense the thing, to carry or to touch something, right? So just like us, every plant part has a function. Okay, so let's see next one. And these parts work together to help the plant to make food and grow and reproduce. I will repeat one more time. These parts work together to help the plant to make food, to grow and reproduce. These parts work together. Yes, of course, they have to work together, right? And how they help together, how they work together to help the plant. So to make food, okay. So which part of the plant help the plant making food? Leaves or stem or roots. So you will get to know later. Okay. So to make food, they are to grow and to reproduce. So they are the function of the parts of the plant. For example, to make food, to grow, and to reproduce. Okay, so in this line, what is important? So the most important thing is to make food, grow, and reproduce. So make food, do you know, right? So like so for the exceptional case, So plant cannot move around, right? Like us. So we have movable body parts. For example, legs. We can move together. We can move and we can go to one place another. So we for the plants they cannot move. So how can they make food? So for example, if we are hungry, we can go and buy from the markets, right? So have you ever seen plants are going to the market with the basket? Oh, hello. And they are, can you see the plants they are sitting? They are sitting in the cafe or restaurant to eat something? No, right? Because they cannot move. Okay. So how will they make food? So this is interesting, right? Okay. So maybe they make their own food with their own way. So after that, we will find out later. Okay. So let's see. Grow. So growth means like us, they can grow bigger and bigger. And the last one, reproduce. Reproduce means just like us. When we grow, our parents give birth to us like that, give the baby brother or baby sister to us. This is we call reproducing, or just like us, the plants can reproduce too. So they can make even little plant from the seed. They can make they can become a new plant too. So making a new plant, making new plants, this is we call reproduce, right? So to make food, grow and reproduce. So can you tell me about this again? So these parts work together to help the plant help to make food and then to grow and to reproduce. To make food, to grow, and the last one is to reproduce. Okay. So now you see, right? So in this part, what are important systems and important and different parts work together to grow well. And then a plant is made out of parts. We have the leaves and stems and roots, leaf and stem and root, and then function, and then make food, grow, and reproduce. So you got it? Yeah, great. Good job. So let's move to another one. So, the right in the picture that we have mentioned above, we can see fruits and flowers too. But you will be wondering, teacher, in the different parts of plants, we cannot see why we cannot see flowers and fruits and beds and see. Okay, so let's have a look at this. There are some more parts of the plant. They are also the parts of the plant. So why I don't put there? So it's that. So for the flowers, for the buds, and for the fruit, we cannot see them in some of the plants. So they are not very common in most of the plants, in all plants. So flowers here, fruits and buds are also parts of the plant, but we cannot see them in some of the plants, not all plants. So we can have you ever heard about this, right? There is flowering plants, and that we can see the plants which has no flower, no bud, and no fruit. So this is we call non-flowering plant. So that we cannot see flowers and beds and fruits in some of the plants. That's why I'm not putting the parts of the plant in the main list. Okay, so you know that flowers, fruits, and beds are also parts of the plant. You might know this, and please keep in mind that. Okay, so got it? Got it? Okay, so next one. Oh, so we have finished one part of the lessons. So what is that? Can you repeat? Can you read out the title? Yes, parts of a plant. Oh, we can see 3 arrows. So what is up to? Let's think about it. On top of that, there must be one word. And in here too, there must be the other words. So let's check the title. The title is Parts of a Plant. Yeah, easy going, right? This is a piece of cake. So on top of that, what should be? Wow, yeah, plants. Oh, that's easy. Do you know the parts of plant? Parts of plant. Parts of plant. Do you know the parts of plants? Leaves, a stem, and root. Okay, so one more time. Do you know the parts of plant? Parts of plant. Parts of plant. Do you know the parts of plant? Leaves, a stem, and root. Leaves, a stem, and root. Okay, got it? Okay, so we have finished one part of the lesson. So now you have learned the title, the parts of the plants and their parts too, right? Okay. Yay, now it's quiz time. So if you see the sentence, so don't be surprised. This is very easy and child play. So let's see. Number one, a plant is made out of parts such as plant stem. So we can sing the rhyme, right? Do you know the parts of plant? Leaves, stem, and roots. Leaves, stem, and roots. Also, what are they? What are the answers? Think about it and write it out in your book. So we will check the answer after that. Okay, after after a short time. So number two, every part of plant has a blank. So the hint is, right? So we have eyes and our eyes is to see. So every part of plant has also okay. So think about the answer and write it down. And the last one, these parts work together to help the plant to make, do you remember this sentence, right? To make and grow and okay. Now I think you got it. So let's check the answers. Okay, the answers are a plant is made out of parts such as leaves, stem, and roots. Leaves and roots. And then number two, every part of plant has a function, F-U-N-C-T-I-O-N, function. And the last one, number three, these parts work together to help the plant to make, plant, and grow and want food and grow and reproduce. Yeah, so out of 5, how many marks have you got? Okay, good job, Gordon. So this is the how can I do this? Is the rhyme for the parts of the plant. So you will know more about the parts of the plants and the function of the plants in here. So later I will show you, right? I will show you. And now let's see. This is quite different from me.
Plant parts.
Plant parts, okay.
Do you know the parts of plants? The parts of plants. The parts of plants. Do you know the parts of plants that make them grow and grow?
Okay. Do you know the parts of plant? Parts of plant. Parts of plant. Do you know the parts of plant that make them grow and grow? So for me, I changed it like, right? Leaves, stem, and root. Okay, so let's see this video later. Now we have finished the basic part. Oh my star! Oh my god. Okay. So here, so today we have finished all the basic parts and we haven't finished the function of each and every one. So we will continue later. So now that's all for today. Thank you for your attention and have a nice day. Bye-bye. Bye.